Week 8 of Swiss top tier ice hockey. We are here at the Chrome Center in Lanceter. The Lanceter Fishers a 2-5 start with a single overtime loss, putting them with 7 points. 10 points belong to the 3-4 Briarwood Pharaohs. The two teams face off here tonight. From the Chrome Center, we are underway. Ellison carrying the puck in for the Pharaohs, rips one wide of the net. Dunn picks it up for Lanceter. Larson up the side to Eberle. Hit in center ice. Lund now carrying it in himself. Has a wide open opportunity. Rips this one wide off the right pad. Huge hit. And a fight now between Dunn and Max Szabo. Briarwood yet to lose a fight this year. Szabo missing with the right. Finally lands a couple. And Briarwood looking to remain undefeated in the fighting circle. Do so. Szabo. Easy. What looked like a clean hit from up here. Let's see if they call it. Obviously, both men will have 5 for fighting. Vince Dunn, Max Szabo, 5-on-5 hockey, clean hit, and the puck is in the zone. Beniers loses the faceoff. Morrissey from the D zone rips one on Dreiger. Puck up to Burakovsky. Alexiak over to the side for Eberle. Beniers loses the puck, gets it back, alone in the zone. Lund now breaking it out for the Pharaohs. Has a man with him, 2 men. Bobrovsky rips this one wide. Alexiak looking to break it out to Beniers. Loses possession. Ellison enters the zone, bodied as he enters. Mueller over to Ellison, and he scores 5-hole. And Ellison, a great one-timer that bounced underneath the pads, and a 1-0 lead for Briarwood. Face off to start. Won by Lanceter. Saucy enters the zone, loses it to Kuznetsov, drops it off to Pedersen. Elias Pedersen. Now with Schwartz, Lanceter entering the zone. Loses the puck. Kuznetsov. Alone 1-on-4. Finally has a man. Drops it to Elias Pedersen. Puck wide. Borgen looking to break it out. Drilled by Drysdale. And Eichel picks up the puck. Center ice for Briarwood. Rips one on net. Great save. Bounces wide to Saucy. Huge body. Schwartz picks up the puck for Lanceter. Trying to break it out now. Back in his own corner. He's drilled, but maintains possession back on his feet. Pressure from Pedersen over to Saucy. Bjorkstrand loses it. Pedersen can't get a shot off before Bjorkstrand picks it up again. Schwartz entering the zone for Lanceter alone. Gets a shot. First one of the game on Materi. Eichel for Hall, looking to break it out over the side. Schultz has it. Center ice. Enters the zone. Pass to Bjorkstrand. Saved by Materi, and we'll have a face-off on the glove side of the Briarwood goaltender. Yanni Gord taking the face-off for Lanceter up against Connor Bedard. Bedard drops this one back to Szabo, back on the ice after the fight win early in the game. Hall carries it himself. Center ice for Bedard. Intercepted. Yanni Gord chased back in his own zone by Taylor Hall. Picks up the puck. Looking for Bedard, unable to find him. Sprong looking to break it out for Lanceter. Glendening ends up with the puck, drops it back, intercepted by Gord. Tolvanen. Covered on the play. Bedard up the side to Hall, intercepted by Sprong. Huge body. Bedard drops it to Mueller. Eberle back on the ice. First line for Lanceter. Hall with a body. Bobrovsky keeping it himself up the center. 1-on-3. Loses it to Eberle. Back the other way. Tanev with a body. Bedard trying to get it out. Lund has it at center ice. And that will end the period. A 1-0 start for Briarwood. Looking to advance to 500 on the season. Fairly close in shots compared to where Briarwood usually is in comparison to a winning game. 5-2. But a 1-0 game. We start a second set of 20. Face off here in Lanceter. One back to Dunn. Eberle up the side now. Szabo with the hip check. Mueller picks it up behind the net. Up the side. Blocked there. Beniers. Shot by Eberle. Covered by Materi. And unable to break it out. Results in a face-off to the blocker side of the Briarwood goalkeeper. Ellison wins the faceoff, gets it back. Bobrovsky exiting the zone into the offensive side, drops one back, intercepted. Schwartz going back the other way, 2-on-2. Loses the puck. Mueller up the side to Lund, trying to beat the defense. Bodied on the play, but gets the puck back, drops it back to Ellison, who rips one on net. He has the only goal so far this game. Lund keeps it. Szabo from the defense. Blocked in front. Bobrovsky back to Mueller. Szabo now. Looking for the side. Dunn has it on the rebound. Drops it to Larson. Schwartz looking to break it out for the Fishers. Lund picks it up at his own blue line. Recycling. Enters the zone. On a move, drops it to Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky looking for a man in front. Keeps it himself. Intercepted. Bjorkstrand now breaking it out for the Fishers. And offsides is the call. Bobrovsky not able to get back onside in time. We'll have a face-off with 12.5 to go here in the second period. Yanni Gord at center faces Jack Eichel. Face-off won by Gord. Larson now with it, carrying it middle ice. Tolvanen rips a shot wide of the net. Behind now. Bodied on the play. Drops it back to a forward. Scuttled behind the net. And Pettersson breaks it out up to Jack Eichel, who is offsides. And depending on how far in the zone he was when he carried it himself, this face-off all the way back in the defensive zone for Briarwood. Eichel wins this one back to Tanev, up to Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov rips this one, breaks his stick, and Tolvanen looking to break it out to Larson. Body by Morrissey. Sprong loses the puck. Kuznetsov entering the zone. Pettersson rips one wide. Kuznetsov drops one off. Tolvanen intercepts. Sprong breaking it out. Nobody with him. Bodied on the play. Pettersson keeps it alive in the zone. Eichel backhand. Covered by Dreger. And a face-off coming up to the left side of Dreger. Beniers back on the ice. Faces Connor Bedard for the face-off in the Briarwood offensive zone. Won by the Fishers. Alexiak drops it to Schultz. Burakovsky looking to break out. Alexiak finally the man to carry it into neutral territory. Eberle unable to clear into the zone. He gets in the way of a pass. Glendening now crossing over to Bedard. Bedard back to Glendening. Picked up on the play. Beniers breaks it out. Loses the puck. Gospa here. Picked up on the play. Hall now center ice. Carrying it into the zone for the Pharaohs. Drops it back to Glendening. Puck picked up by Eberle. 2-on-2. Beniers unable to get a shot off. Gospa here. Up to Hall. Hall enters the zone. Bodied on the play, looking to stick with it in the corner. Does. Keeps it himself. Hall, backhand. Great effort. Bedard loses the puck to Alexiak. Alexiak looking to break it out. Bodied on the play. Stays in. Szabo looking for Glendening. Backdoor. Donskoy looking to break it out for the Fishers. Schultz picked up by Bedard. Goes to Tanev at center ice. Beniers. Beniers making a move on Materi. Great save. And Manson will dump the puck as the period ends. Still a 1-0 game. Great offensive effort from both teams. But we enter the third period. Still a 1-0 lead by the Briarwood Pharaohs. Ellison and Beniers face each other at center ice. Won by the Pharaohs. Szabo enters the zone himself. And an offside call as someone jumped early into the zone. So we'll have a face-off just outside. Beniers and Ellison facing again on the left side of the Briarwood entry. Szabo carries it again. Lund loses the puck. Stays in the zone off the stick of Ellison. Drops it down to Lund in the corner. Back to Bobrovsky circling around. Mueller. Szabo rips a shot. And a save by the glove of Dreger. somehow got through a whole lot of traffic and ended up in the webbing. Face-off blocker side. First lines remain out there. One back by Ellison. Zabo rips one off the right pad. Ellison is bodied on the play, and a huge penalty coming up. Another fight. Ellison versus Beniers, this time with the gloves off. Ellison landing hooks. Looking to continue this streak. The only team yet to lose a fight and keep that intact. Ellison beating Beniers. 5-minute penalties for both men, but a penalty coming up, I believe, for Briarwood off a huge hit in the corner. And it's a 5-minute major. So, definite scoring opportunities here. Morrissey looking to clear the zone. Unable to get it deep. Schwartz has it at neutral ice. McCann. 5-on-4. Burakovsky. Puck picked up by Moser. Loses it. Burakovsky. Wide. Gord with a shot. Lucky that didn't bounce in. Finally able to clear the zone. Hall chasing. Schwartz bodied on the play by Hall, and a penalty coming up for boarding. So another huge hit. And it'll be 5-on-3 for 2 minutes. Excuse me. 5-on-3 for 3:46. Another 5-minute major. So the refs well favoring a no contact game. Briarwood, some questionable contact choices there. 5-on-3 for another minute 46 here in the third period. Mueller behind the net. Dumps this one deep. Eichel chasing. Wide of the net. No body on Dunn. Dunn's already been in the box. Zabo. Mueller with the hit. And Materi drops this one off for Mueller down low. Mueller looking to clear again. Puck picked up. Gord. A great pickup. Mueller finally able to dump it down the zone. Chasing. Sprong. Drops it to Aberle. Gord up the side. Not a breakaway. Drilled by Zabo. And one man out of the box. Taylor Hall chasing. Great play out of the box. 5-on-4 now for another minute 20. Great play by Morrissey on defense. Mueller ringing this one around to Glendenning. Breaks it out to Morrissey, who will dump this down with a shot on net. Dunn looking to break it out. Last chance opportunity with 36 seconds on the power play. Mueller. Great poke check. Hall drills this one down the ice. And they'll call him again for delay of game. So, 5-on-3. Hall, back-to-back penalties. An unlucky bounce there. Morrissey has it behind the net. Trying to keep this one as fair as possible. Tanev rips one. Sillinger able to clear this one. Bedard out of the box. Beats McCann to the puck. Sillinger down low to Tanev. Over to Bedard. Bedard on a backhand. Rips a great shot despite the angle. Off the blocker. Another one off the blocker. And Schwartz looking to break it out for the Fishers. Fishers struggling on offense this third period. Have had great opportunities. Tanev goes off the post. Schwartz rips one. Bjorkstrand not able to get that one in there. 5-on-5 hockey. A long series of power plays for Lanceter come up short. And Hall back on the ice after 2 penalties. Dumps it down, and that'll be icing. So in the space of a 5-minute major, 7 more minutes of penalties were added onto the Pharaohs and still unable to score on Materi. That one bounces wide. Schwartz drilled down low. Another penalty coming up. 2 minutes for a drill there. This one on Josh Manson. Called for boarding. And sitting on 12 minutes of unsuccessful power play. The Fishers looking for their first goal. Aberle Down low, they finally have it. Beniers with a great poke. Backdoor on the left side. 1-1 game. Less than 8 minutes to go here. Bedard, that's Eichel. Lose the faceoff. Schultz dumps it in for the Fishers. Mueller looking to break it out to Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky making a move at the blue line. Rips one. That's blocked by Schultz. Breaks it out to Burakovsky. Eberle. Hit on the play by Szabo. Up the side to Lund. Loses it. In the zone. Great play. Backdoor was Bobrovsky. Unable to get the shot off. Eberle. Picked up by Bobrovsky. Puck bounces back to Bobrovsky. And Alexiak finally able to break it out for the Fishers. Beniers enters the zone. Drilled. And going back the other way, Jack Eichel. Bobrovsky backhand. Pinned in the corner. Lund. Looking for his defense. Misses. And this one all the way back in the defensive corner. Tanev chasing. Up the side. Eichel unable to get it out of the zone. Tanev able to regroup over to Morrissey. Breaks it out to Bobrovsky. Makes a move at the center line. Entering the zone with a man unable to get the pass across. Schwartz now looking to break it out. Enters the zone. Great play by Schwartz. Rips one. Morrissey able to get the rebound. And enter the offensive zone for Briarwood. Trying to set one up. Schultz intercepts again. Great in front of the net defense. Schwartz able to break it out. 1-on-4. 25 seconds. Looking like we'll be going to overtime unless Jack Eichel can get something going here. Morrissey enters the zone. Cross to Kuznetsov. Rips one on Dredger. 16 seconds. And the fourth line out there for the Pharaohs. Winning the faceoff back to Szabo. Szabo rips one off the post. Mueller loses the puck. Picked up. Intercepted. Manson, 4 seconds on the clock. If he has enough time, he'll rip one. Rips one on net. Goes wide. We'll go to overtime. 1-1 game here in Lanceter at the Chrome Center. So both teams guaranteed a point. 3-on-3 hockey. Lund enters the zone, bodied on the play there. In the corner, Burakovsky breaks it out to Larson. Larson, still yet to exit the zone, circles behind his own net. Looking to get something going, Burakovsky. Puck picked up. Eichel now. Drops it wide to Mueller, backhand. Burakovsky up to Beniers. Burakovsky, 2-on-2. Has Eichel on him. Larson with an angle. Puck picked up. And a cover. And a fight initiated by Beniers. Beniers just has something on him tonight. And both men will go to the box. As Bedard out there now. As we continue 3-on-3 hockey. Bobrovsky drops this one back to Mueller. Mueller rips one on net. Wide for Bedard. Over to the side. Bobrovsky unable to get a shot off. A 3-on-2 rush now. Schwartz. Drilled on the play. Wide of the net. And up the side. Bobrovsky with speed. Makes a move. Still has it. Bobrovsky for the win. No. Dredger with an excellent save off the move by Bobrovsky. 1:25 left in this one. Three-on-3 hockey. Face off one back to Bobrovsky. Szabo looking for space. Rips one. That one bounces wide. Schwartz exiting the zone. Bobrovsky unable to pick up a stick and a goal. And that's the game. Yanni Gourde up top. And an unlikely victory for Lanceter comes in overtime. Yanni Gourde with the game on his stick. And the Fishers pull one off against the Briarwood Pharaohs. Briarwood, with an overtime loss, still pick up a point. They head home next week to face Zaxton. Last week they beat Zaxton 4-3. So join us next week for week 9 of Swiss Top Tier Ice Hockey. The final score in overtime, 2-1 in favor of the Lanceter Fishers. We'll see you next week, live from Briarwood as the Pharaohs take on Zaxton. Until next time, we'll see you very, very soon.